Hi guys, this is Chelsea from Chroniclers of Chaos. Welcome to my editing corner. This is where I edit all of the episodes for Chroniclers of Chaos for your viewing and listening pleasure. Now, I have a few things that I need to go over very quickly. Number one, this is the session where we had our first battle, yay! And we had a big battle map that was recorded to be used, but unfortunately, that footage got corrupted. I'm so sorry. We tried everything we could to recover it and restore it, but nothing worked. So unfortunately, we do not have a map to show you for this particular session, but everything else was working fine and recorded wonderful, so that's good. So hopefully you enjoy some theater of the mind as our intrepid investigators go into their first battle of the campaign. Another thing that I want to mention is content warning. We always add the disclaimer at the beginning of our episodes, but this one in particular features a couple things regarding death and grief and some other topics that could be triggering. So check out the description below for those specific time codes so you can either be prepared for those certain moments or if you need to step away from the scene and then come back whenever you're ready. That's everything that's need to be covered. Again, thank you so much for your support so far for Garden of Rot. We at Chroniclers of Chaos appreciate your support. We love you so much. And as we say, go out and cause some chaos. Bye, guys.
Garden of Rot contains profanity, violence, and occasional adult situations not meant for people under the age of 18. Viewer and listener discretion is advised. The body language of otters is not something I thought I'd be trying to puzzle out today, but I can't complain.
Let's stay focused. We are still searching for these knights.
Quite right. Please watch out for the splashing water. These rocks seem a bit slick.
Hey, Thorn, try and keep up. Come on, it's only about 2 feet of water.
Dirt, 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 dirt.
If you fall in, you can drag yourself out of the mud.
Oh, it's all right. He's a big boy.
Beware, pious ones, for it is I. Oh, my hat!
Dirt, dirt, dirt.
I'm okay. Soggy but fine.
Come along now. Don't want to get split up in the sea of leaves if we can afford it. Dirt, dirt.
All right, hold up. I know I'm tall, but I'm not quick.
Welcome back, everybody, to Garden of Rot. Are we excited?
Yay!
Slightly hesonant.
Yes, I'm excited but nervous of what's to come because we've just had such wonderful RPing and we're like, oh, what's coming around the corner?
Oh gosh, what's that?
Next? Chaos. That's what.
Yes.
map of the place. So hello everyone. I am Ota. I am our DM for this. I will come up with a cool name like Chroniclers of Chaos eventually. But I am the DM for Garden of Rot. And immediately to my left, I see a lovely fairy.
Hi, everybody. I'm Chelsea. For this, I am playing Thorn, the fairy druid / bard that currently right now is in her otter form because I personally have never done wild shape before. So literally imagine me as an otter, pink on one side, yellow on the other, green all over, and carry your basket like this in her mouth. Oh, that tastes disgusting. I had to stop doing that.
No more
Sorry.
method acting.
Yes, exactly.
Thorn makes a sudden discovery. And then right below me, I see a tea.
Teacup, and I am playing Anjeli, the half-elf paladin of vengeance. Let vengeance be swift.
Heck yeah. I also see here a Sarah.
Hello, I'm Sarah, and I'm playing our resident paladin, Cassandra.
Double paladin.
all.
And then we see here an especially pale Webby.
It's me! I'm pale on purpose. I'm Webby, and I play Stiff Jeriko, the Grave Cleric. It's been a night.
I'm sorry.
This core just goes by going, don't call her white.
Oh, God.
Oh my god, Karen, you can't ask them why they're white.
Oh, God. There we go.
Oh my
Mean
God.
Girls reference, everybody, for you all. Congratulations.
Anyway,
Not even
but last
Wednesday yet.
session, the party awoke to find themselves well rested after a night at the tavern. Got up, got themselves some breakfast, and quickly met up with the head of the Royal Navy, Gabriel, over at this spring lake that sort of is in the center of Viel's garden, where he told them that their researchers and investigators had traced this contagion back to. They did a bit of investigating. Thorn spoke to a bird, trying to figure out some things about the substance floating through the water of this lake and out into the further city, as this spring seemed to sort of flow out into the remainder of the city. Eventually, the party decided to investigate in the water using control water to push it back so they wouldn't have to enter it. Spoke to a few different fish along with an otter. That Thorn then turned also into an otter. I don't remember if it was to speak with it or just for fun, but
Both.
you eventually found what seemed to be a large fissure in the floor of the lake from which some water was sort of bubbling out of that contained this weird substance. After a bit of hemming and hawing and debating, you all eventually ventured into this large hole in order to investigate and found yourselves swept away down a tunnel where some weird stuff happened, and then you found yourself being spat back out in a different lake in a massive forest. You met an old woman living near the forest's edge, next to this lake, or amongst the forest, by the name of, if I can remember her name, by the name of Salix, who told you that you were now in the realm of Mirnan Durlagan. That's probably so badly pronounced, I apologize for anyone who speaks. I don't remember if this is Welsh or Irish or whatever, it was just weird. Which roughly translates to the Sea of Leaves, a plane that you guys realized is sort of, it borders between the plane of earth and the plane of water. After talking to her a bit, you eventually, in search of both what was causing this contagion, along with a group of knights who had seemingly ventured into here in search of it and had not yet returned, you all ventured further into the forest. Which is where we pick up today, as you all as you are beginning to follow this river upstream, you suddenly watch as it sort of drops down over like an embankment, down like a series of sort of a bit of a waterfall that goes down a ways. And although that doesn't actually make sense, but we're not gonna worry about it. It's weird magical water. You realize the waterfall's actually running in reverse, kind of up the cliff, but there's no clear way down it immediately right here. Everyone give me a perception check real quick.
Lovely.
No.
I have to use active and not my passive. Okay.
I will give guidance to my friend Cassandra.
I was gonna say I'll let you since yours.
Do you want to give that to me? Because I rolled a natural 20. So
Hey, nice.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes, make it even higher.
okay.
What
is
Let's
that?
go up in the numbers.
What is
Yes.
the guidance? How much?
It's a D4.
D4, yeah.
I got a 16.
Okay, pretty good.
Should
Got
I
a
go
15.
active or passive?
Active in this case.
Active in this case? Okay.
27 for me.
I
27.
think
Jesus.
because I'm petty like this, I will cast guidance on myself, going like because she's still in otter form, just like so.
Other senses enhance.
Yes, exactly. Okay. That's a 24 altogether with perception.
24, a 27, and then what did you roll?
I rolled a 15.
15. Okay. 15, 16, 24, 27.
With one being a natural 20.
Yes, Cassandra, you notice this immediately, followed shortly by Thorn, and then you guys pointed out to the others who managed to quickly spot it. Sort of perpendicular to this river, kind of ways further down this cliff area, you do see what seems to be kind of like a goat trail or something that seems to lead down. So you wouldn't be following the river directly, but you would kind of get down onto the level it seems to be flowing along. But you'd kind of have to venture further into the forest in order to take that path.
Thorn with the basket, like. Having completely forgotten the talk from earlier because they had been
To
walking
you, this
so
is
far.
English. This is fine.
This is fine. Let me know when my timer's off, Ota, because I think Thorn is just gonna be...
It lasts a while.
Yeah, I
With
know.
my hand on Cassandra's shoulder, I'm just like, God, she's so cute. she's just an otter.
It's pretty
This
cute.
is great.
Yes. I cannot lie. It's pretty cute.
Oh, I'm cute, Sarah? I'm cute?
Cute.
Stop. Sorry.
Stop it.
This is my one chance
No,
to flirt with
please
Sarah.
don't.
And all other
Don't do
times,
it.
not. This is the one time that Sarah and I have flirted, and now it is over and done with. All the other times, Sarah,
And
you are
you're
belonging to
an
tea.
otter.
Yes, that's an
I
honor.
could list all the other times that you and Sarah have flirted. Season 1, episode Tequila.
True.
Hey, that was me as Calypso, as Chaos, as a DM, as an NPC, not a player as player flirting. But okay, sorry, it can't. But sorry, my one moment of being like, stop being so cute as an otter. All right, I'm so sorry. But yeah, I think she's like, and just like you see the otter eyes go wide, and then everybody would hear in their heads as she casts message to everybody. She's like, do we want to head down that path or try to find another? Also, I don't know how long this spell lasts. Should I keep this or should I change back?
I mean,
It's really up to you.
up to you, but it is kind of inconvenient. But it's up to you. I just don't want you to cast message all the time. So when it used up all your magic.
Translates the message. It's a cantrip. I can cast whenever I want, so it's fine. But I mean,
Well,
I
then
guess.
your choice. Whatever you want.
Mm,
I think another point may be that if we're put in some kind of danger, would you still be able to do your magic, even in otter form?
Good point.
You see the otter stand up on two feet legs and just do this pose, like quizzically.
Like,
Like exactly like. And then she turns back into her fairy form.
Amazing.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, you really didn't want me to be that otter friend then?
I'm kidding.
No, I know. It's fine. I don't think Thorn would catch that, even though her passive perception's really high. It's like, okay, well, I mean, I guess, time to walk. Okay, but seriously, do we want to follow the path or do we want to try something else? Because the river going up is, I mean,
Ota, with my natural 20, can I tell if it's a particularly anything off about this trail? Like, can I see anything? Can I notice anything?
You don't see, I mean, it's a little rocky. It might be like slightly precarious, but like easy enough to get down. It seems to be like a naturally formed path. Like there's it's just crags and stuff that obviously have been worn down by been worn down by
Where's
like
Craig?
animals, probably goats and the like over the years. So sort of a
many?
natural, almost like a deer trail.
sorry. We're already starting unhinged.
No, we're
Living up
good.
to the
Totally
name,
unhinged.
Chroniclers of Chaos.
Well, Stiff speaks up after, like, patting Cassandra's shoulder. And, I think you're great as a fairy or an otter, and I don't think either are very inconspicuous in the forest of all places.
DM,
Steph? Big smile.
may I use survival to look for footprints?
Sure. Go ahead and roll me survival.
Guidance.
Can
Oh,
I
okay,
actually
guidance.
help with T? Can I help with Anjeli?
Yes, I will allow assistance and guidance.
Oh, thank you.
Of course.
It's a team effort.
Go team! Go team!
Teamwork.
Rah, rah, rah.
Ooh la 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 la. Ah. Sorry.
That's a 19 total.
19. Okay. Yeah, looking around, you glance around through like this sort of dirt path with some like leaves scattered around, and you do eventually find they're very much faded. They're like several days old, but you find these sort of heavy boot imprints. Like you can see like the sole of boots of like a group of them that sort of got to this cliff and then seem to go off sort of towards the same direction, towards this sort of downwards facing path. This climbable area.
Yeah. So I believe like how the scene goes is they're all like talking about the otter stuff, and she just all of a sudden just like crouches down and starts looking around at the path, and then starts seeing tracks, and then everybody just starts like gathering, and she'll just like look ahead. I think our best bet is going that way, and she'll point down the path that they went.
All right.
All right.
Follow your lead.
I'm
I think
she'll
it throws
start
Stiff
walking.
off for a second because she looks down at Thorn and then down at you also. I was like, whoa. Ah, oh, okay. Here we go. And he uses his shovel as like a walking stick over this rocky trail.
Yes, but you easily enough managed to get down this cliff area without issue. And you continue on into the forest. Give me 1 minute.
Oh, good.
Need to check how many of these there are.
Into the
Uh-oh.
woods.
Yes. Anjeli, if you could roll me a d12, please.
Oh god.
Like D12s, big chunky boys.
Chunka.
Certainly can only be good.
Chonka.
A 4.
A 4. Okay.
I'm sorry. quickly, just if anyone knows, what was it? Madagascar, the Moto song. It just came to my head.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh lord.
I'm not gonna sing it. No, I'm not going to. But it's
Thorn is
brief
just humming
moment.
a song that nobody knows. Least
just
of all
going like
Thorn.
this. So this is just bouncing up my head. It's just like, I'm not gonna hum it because it's like too much of an earworm. Sorry, go ahead.
Get you on this other map. 1 second. But as you're kind of traipsing your way through the forest, you eventually see kind of off to your left, a large, or off to one side, a large sort of clearing open up. And you're surprised to see a certain thing in this clearing, which is a massive chessboard.
Uh-oh.
We're talking about like
Wizard
Harry Potter
chess.
wizard chess size
Wizard
chessboard.
chess.
There is a number of pieces set up on it, with also a few kind of off to the side, as though a game is in the process of being played. On the far end of it, you actually see one of those like chess time clocks. And then sitting on either side of this board, you see, 1 sec, get him on there. You see what seems to be a pair of giants. Staring kind of, they're both kind of sitting down. One is cross-legged, the other kind of has like one knee up and is like resting his sort of body weight into it. And they're both staring down at this chessboard, kind of motionless. And you can hear just the very quiet ticking of this time clock ticking away.
Oh boy.
They're dressed fairly nicely, if simple clothing.
DM,
Yes.
do I have to roll something to see if I have ever seen... these are giants, right?
Yes.
Do I need to roll something to see if I ever recall ever seeing a giant of sorts?
Go ahead and roll me a history check.
Okay. And I imagine by doing that, I'm gonna have to make some kind of save as well because of things.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a history check and a wisdom save.
Yep, there we go. Where's my history? There it is. That's only an 8 in history. Then that is a 7 in con. Oh boy.
Well, we'll say because you rolled so low on the history, the save doesn't, or not con, wisdom save. But we'll say that the save doesn't matter since you rolled so low. You probably heard the word giant before. You've never seen one.
Okay.
It's
Makes
not
sense.
that you can ever remember.
I always gotta check, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're sitting there, you're watching them, and they're just sitting motionless. The breeze kind of sweeps through, ruffles their hair a little bit. They seem in really deep thought.
Okay.
I mean,
Uh,
it seems they're at an impasse.
I guess they are. Okay, and then Thorn's gonna approach forward and be like, excuse me, so sorry to bother, what is it that you're playing?
Stiff's
I'm still an
soul
otter.
leaves his body.
Sorry.
Just,
Does as well.
I thought it was
Just like-
impossible for Stiff to be more pale.
I'm so
He's just
sorry.
like, oh no. And just freezes.
Cassandra
Yeah.
steps forward with Thorn and will like inch herself in between, like forward in between.
I'm so sorry,
She's
guys.
out front.
This is good. This is good.
Like
I'm so sorry.
her shield is out, and she's almost using her shield to like block Thorn a little bit because Cassandra's tall.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know. Thorn is 4'10".
Yeah. So
Yeah, but with the history check, it's like, I've never seen these before. Maybe they're friendly, so it just makes sense.
You're just running forward to talk to them.
I approach slowly. I don't run. I don't run forward. I like that. My token is god awful. I know, but
Okay, you start moving forward. You call out to them. You don't get any response.
From my distance, can I make some sort of like Arcana check or something to see if there's something up with these giants, or do I need to get closer to do that?
You know what? Give me a perception check.
Okay. Again, active, not passive.
Active, yes.
Damn it.
Passive was like noticing like the clock ticking and stuff.
Yeah, also like I think passive would be within 5 feet from what I read in the rules, so or where I am, it wouldn't work out. Oh, okay, that actually still is my passive perception of 25.
Jesus.
This is what happens when you get a +10 to perception, okay?
Yeah, I think
I'm going to
Stiff
give me a
and
minute.
Anjeli are relieved that your shout didn't phase them. And then you continue to get closer. We're
Yeah.
like, no,
Cassandra
okay.
is going to
We gotta go.
fully like block shield Thorn and say, I don't think we should approach like that. Giants aren't exactly you never know what you're gonna get.
Looks at the giants, sees them very concentrated. You can let me know.
I am sending you a thing, so give me just a minute.
Okay, but at the voice just like looking and then just turns to Cassandra is like, I mean, they seem to be deep in thought. I mean, could be very focused on the game. They don't seem harmful, which I know you think some big creatures or maybe most big creatures are like, as she gives you a look.
All but ones that are big and can smush me to a pummel. Yes, I tend to be a little weary.
like the golden retriever dragon from earlier.
Yes.
That's a conversation for another time. But yeah, they don't seem to be that interested in us. I mean, I guess we could just walk away, but I mean, what is it that they're playing? And she looks at the chessboard because I'm going with that history that she's never seen a chessboard before.
As you're getting closer, you're saying all this, and then you there is a thing you notice, Thorn.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh, I got it. Hold on. Hold on. The thing.
Stiff is like holding the darkness spell so hard. Just like waiting for any sudden movement and like creeping forward.
From your
Anjeli's
expression, I
gotta
can't
pull
tell
herself
I
up
can't
like
tell if you're
this.
reading it or if I've traumatized you.
Yeah,
No,
no.
it's great.
I should ask, is that where you stop or do you stop further back?
No, I stopped there. Do I have to make some sort of save because of what I just saw?
I'll say, yeah, give me another wisdom save.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Am I
Actually, you know what? A
seeing-
charisma save.
Charisma save, okay.
Cassandra seeing what Thorn is seeing because I'm walking with her.
That is an 8.
An
Oh,
8?
dear.
Okay.
Am I able
You
to? is
are
Cassandra
now
able to see?
frightened.
Oh no!
Oh, do I see what she's seeing because I'm with her? Like I should have
Yeah.
clarified that.
You move up with her, and I will say, as you look up, you also see what Thorn sees. So I will describe it to the party. As you don't realize what she's reacting to at first, as you just watch Thorn freeze in her in her tracks, just like eyes locked on one of these giants. Just you watch as the blood kind of flows at her, like just she pales. And you're puzzled for a moment, and then you look up at this giant and you immediately realize why. Now that you are closer to them, you realize this is not that they are not in fact caught in like deep contemplation. This is a pair of corpses. The rigor mortis kind of setting them into this eternal game of chess. Now that you are closer, it's a bit gross. You can see now that like the eyes have long since disappeared, and there's actually like mushrooms kind of growing out of the empty sockets and out of the hair.
Sorry.
And as you both freeze,
Someone's crying.
I'm gonna
I'm in
say
my
you
feels.
probably don't, as a seasoned warrior, you probably do not react to this the same way that
No.
Thorn does. But you're still taken aback.
Yeah.
And
Oh, shit.
even more so as suddenly, with kind of a creaking of age-old, God knows how long since they moved bones, one of the heads slowly kind of and turns and looks at you. Everyone please have your token selected as we roll for initiative.
Oh no!
This is terrible. This is Stiff's worst nightmare.
As
Oh my God.
like under Cassandra's breath, like so that Thorn doesn't hear it, she just goes, and this is why we don't mess with large things. This is why we don't mess with large things.
No, Cassandra, I think she understands. And I'm just looking at Thorn, who's the same color as Stiff right now.
Yep, she's very frozen silent.
0.8. What do you mean fucking 0.8?
Yes.
How did I roll a 0.8?
Great
Oh
roll.
god, they rolled a nat one. That explains it.
Do I get disadvantage on initiative because I'm frightened?
Let me check what frightened does.
I'm looking at it here. Frightened means disadvantage on ability checks and attacks rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear. So,
I
Initiative.
think that initiative counts as an ability check, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's technically an ability check. It's dexterity.
It's a 18 for me initiative.
it's a 10 for me in initiative.
1 second.
I'm trying to.
So,
Add
anybody,
two.
Anjeli, did you get higher than Cassandra?
I got
Not
a
2 thorns.
natural
We don't want 2
one.
thorns.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Oh well,
So-
you're tied with the giants then. That's nice. 1 sec. Why am I on
Andra.
the wrong layer? What the fuck?
If-
How do I
What
get
did Thorn get?
unfrightened? I've never been frightened before.
What did Thorn get one more time?
A 10.
A 10.
1 sec. I gotta make sure I can
Thorn.
use his tokens. But yes, Cassandra, it's your turn.
All right. So, have they like done anything yet at this point? Like, have
No,
they?
they've looked at you and they are beginning to move. That is all as much as they've been able to do.
Okay. Okay.
As Ota once said, I'm frightened here
I'm
tonight.
I never want to be the first one to do anything.
You have to.
That's such a curse.
You can
a
hold your
blessed
action
curse.
or hold your turn.
I know, but that's boring.
What would Cassandra do? Like honestly,
Nah,
You have to
it's
go
fine.
with
well,
what you
I'm
do.
trying to pull up my sheet. Everything is messing up.
Everything is bad.
Everything is bad.
everything is bad here.
I will say she is going to see. I'm assuming she can tell that Thorn is
Should I change the name now? No,
Fern.
Thorn.
No.
No.
It's Fern vibes for sure,
Yeah.
which I love. I'm
So it's a mixture of
assuming
Fern
that-
and Jester vibes at this point.
Yeah, I'm assuming that the Cassandra can tell that Thorn is frightened, that she's scared, so she's going to move if it can work. My thing's not working, but that's fine. Gonna just move in front of Cassandra. Yeah. I'm sorry, I am like literally fighting staying awake, so you'll have to excuse me. And my
You're
thing's
all
not
good.
working. She's gonna move in front of Thorn, and I will say actually she's gonna hold her action. She's just she's shield out, sword out, in a protective stance, and is just kind of waiting to see what they do first because
Okay, so you like hold
you've
your
learned not
action.
to draw blood first.
Are you like holding your action or are you taking like guard?
I'm
Or,
holding
like, the
my
dodge
action
or
in
whatever
case.
it's called.
Yeah, she's holding her action to attack
Okay.
if they come forward.
Okay, so we'll say you're holding your action. Stiff, it is your turn.
Gee whiz. Okay.
Gee willikers.
Yeah, here we go. Stiff is going to try and get 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, right about there, and is just like looking between everybody, make sure he's got everybody in his line of sight. But is really taking close watch on Cassandra, just like waiting to see what's happening. He's never been in a fight before, and he's like got his shovel up in the air, just ready for anything. So, think mechanically, I'm going to take the dodge action, and I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon as a bonus action.
Okay. What does your spiritual weapon look like?
Stiff's spiritual weapon is this giant, lichen-covered, steepled gravestone that just wafts about in the air very slowly.
Oh, does it look like your shield?
No, it's just like a gravestone.
Okay, I will get that. Where would you like it to be?
I can cast it 60 feet away. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'm going to cast it behind the giant on my right.
Okay, so like right here-ish.
Here, roundabouts, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And it just floats there menacingly.
Standing there menacingly. There it is.
I love it.
Like right here.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool.
And that is my turn.
Okie doke. Thorn, you are frightened. What would you like to do?
So I'm frightened, which means it says in frightened, a frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of fear is within its line of sight.
Yes.
The creature can't willingly move closer to what it fears. You can tell me if this is not good or anything, but I think out of fear, Thorn would shut her eyes tightly and just kind of just be in her head of just like, no. And I think she would accidentally, because this is something you can tell me if this is too much metagaming, I think she would accidentally determine a tail. If that makes any sense.
Okay.
As a bonus action.
I think so. I don't, if you want to clarify
hold on.
DMs or anything.
Yeah. Hold on a second.
I have the feeling I know what that means, but also that is for a very specific thing, so I don't think that applies to you, so I might be wrong.
It's part of my background as a druid, something that I can do.
Oh, okay.
So I can bestow a tail I can determine a tail as a bonus action. And then as an action, if I wanted, I could bestow the tail, depending on what I roll.
Oh, okay. So it's like is it like the one bard feature?
Oh wait, is it a bard feature? Yeah, it's a bard feature. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And
okay,
yeah,
no
and then depending on, I guess maybe shutting the eyes tight, and we'll bestow the tail as an action, if that's okay. But this is me using one of my bardic inspirations to do that, and I have 2 of them, so...
Yeah, no problem. I forgot you were half. I forgot you.
Yeah, I'm half and half.
Yeah, I was like, my brain went, oh no, she's a druid. No, I'm dumb.
No, it's fine. But yeah, so that means I now have to roll, I believe it's a D12?
Or it depends on your level. This is the College of Spirits, I believe, right?
Yeah, I am a level 4 bard. I'm half and half.
Let me check.
Yeah, just double check that real quick.
Because it's a weird one where you gain more the later in levels you get.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to double check to be sure.
Beyond.
Yeah, I'm just saying that because she's frightened, she doesn't know what to do, so I think she's just shutting her eyes, and I think she accidentally touches rose necklace, if I can describe this better, and then I think Cassandra, you would see very closely like the vines start to activate like around like her collarbone, her hands, her arms, even on her face, and so she's just starting to light up as she's like involuntarily like doing this because she's frightened.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I was wrong. Maybe that doesn't go up. I think that was something that somebody said that I saw is that it should go up, but I don't believe it actually does in canon. So
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and roll me your d12.
Oh boy. What d12 should I go for? Should I go with my mini rainbow chaos dice?
Yes,
I don't know, that's up to you.
absolutely.
Okay. Let's see which one I get.
Chaos.
Okay. Let's see which one this is. Oh boy.
I'm so excited for whatever this is.
Okay.
This sounds amazing.
This might be a bit of an issue. Well, you can determine it, DM, because I'm frightened. But this certain tale, I think, before I explain it, she kind of just shutting her eyes, is like, no, and just kind of this magic emanates off of her and like an anime, like kind of like passes some wind through the field and kind of like affects those. How close are they to me? They are. Oh yeah, they definitely are. Yeah, they're within 30 feet. Okay, so what I have rolled is Tale of the Brute. Each creature of the target's choice it can see within 30 feet of it must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes thunder damage equal to 3 rolls of your bardic inspiration die and is knocked prone. A creature that succeeds on its saving throw takes half as much damage and isn't knocked prone. But I am frightened and I did shut my eyes tightly, so...
Cassandra.
I'm
got
gonna
this.
say
You're sturdy.
in that case, it is just anything in front of you.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Cassandra.
No. What do I roll?
You gotta
you
roll
can
a
just
strength saving throw.
Oh, that's my
I will roll them for these boys.
Yeah, it's 30 feet
Oh, boy.
it's 30 feet around me, so I think it also includes stiff. Unless you wanted to be a radius.
I'm just gonna say, well, I guess, okay, we can go, I mean, whichever, let me think. Okay, let me look at the description real quick. Let me look
Yeah, it says within 30 feet of your choice, but my eyes are shut tightly and I'm frightened, so...
This is
24
true, it is
for me.
anything within 30
Okay,
feet.
you'd be
So I
fine.
think that would also, wait, let me check. That's everyone.
Oh yeah,
That's everyone.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry!
This is awesome.
No, don't apologize.
Do not
Everyone,
apologize.
please make me a strength save.
Oh,
The
boy.
giants failed.
Okay.
This is D&D.
So excited. Oh, okay.
Oh my god!
That was great. I love it. Do I have a reaction? Do I have reactions? What's that?
Oh, what is...
Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Equal to
It's
spell
fine,
save
everybody,
DC.
it's
fine.
What's my spell save DC?
Oh no, we
your
get knocked
spells.
prone.
Okay, my DC is you have to beat a 13. Beat a 13.
Yes. 15.
Okay.
I got
Anjeli?
+1. Ooh.
Oh no. Oh no!
It's okay.
Oh, that is
You're
Oh,
way
no.
far away.
But
You
I
got
have
time to
roll,
recover.
I have to roll the
Pandemonium.
three bardic inspiration die for how much damage this is.
You got it. Do it.
Just put the
God.
giants on the ground automatically.
I can
They
take
ain't
it.
standing up.
Do we take half?
The ones that
Anyone
save
who
take
saved
half.
took half.
Yeah.
Okay.
For those that
Cool,
save
cool,
take
cool.
half. Those that don't save, you are knocked prone to the ground and you take full. I am
I like
so sorry.
plant my shovel in the ground and I'm like holding on to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like holding onto
Okay.
a flagpole.
What is it? 3 rolls of your bardic inspiration die. So how much is my bardic inspiration? I can't remember. How much is my bardic inspiration? I can't remember.
It
Uh,
should be...
In your
D6.
features and traits, yeah. 3d6.
D6. Okay.
That's not
3d6.
bad.
That's not too bad. That's just shatter.
That's not bad.
That's just, you just cast shatter.
Yeah.
I know, but Anjeli's affected. She got a natural 1. She got a natural 1.
Roll low. Ish.
Such is the
Fine.
game.
I can
Middling
take
roll. A middling roll.
Okay, so that would be. Hold on, I gotta
Let's
double
go.
check.
18 points of damage. Let's go. Let's go.
That would be how much thunder? That'd be 10 thunder damage.
Is that the
For
total,
everybody
or
else.
is that half?
That's the total.
Okay, so 5.
Because do you think I would
You're
roll
great.
20 with 3d6s?
Well, no, I was just trying to make
No,
sure.
it's fine. No. Yeah, it's 10's total. So, Stiff and Cassandra, you take only 5. Anjeli, you take 10, unless the DM says otherwise. But
Plan when I get up.
I'm sorry, Anjeli.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
I still feel bad though. But yeah. So both the giants take 10, and they are essentially knocked prone.
Yeah, you watch
Yeah.
as Thorn, you just you're like, no, and you squeeze your eyes shut, and there's just this blast of concussive force that comes flying off of her. Cassandra and Slim, despite somehow being the closest, you managed to brace yourself
Slim?
just in time.
That's
Slim
me.
Stiff, whatever. Slim Shady over here. I keep forgetting your name, to be honest. Slim Jim.
Oh,
yeah.
Me,
you guys
the one on the
managed to-
shovel.
Somehow you two managed to keep your footing. Anjeli, you're not seeing this coming. You get knocked on your ass. The giants, as they're trying to get to they're in the middle of trying to stand up, their old decayed bones creaking, and they go and they get knocked over by this blast. So they're just laying on the floor now.
Very aptly next to a gravestone.
Yeah, exactly that.
Very.
I guess I did good in my frightened state.
Give me since it's the end of, I presume it's the end of your turn, or do you
Yes.
have more to do?
That's the end of my turn.
Give me another charisma save.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go with metal die. See if this will
Let's
give me
go.
luck. So charisma save
Yes.
14.
14. I will say you have snapped out of your fright. When
what
a
did I
giant
do?
fucking bell noise goes off.
What did I do? What did I do?
You did great.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Did I?
She's laying on the
Yeah.
ground like this. She has
I turned
Yes,
around, I'm like, no, Anjeli, can I use my movement to run back to her?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna run back to Anjeli. So
You
can
got
that
it.
be the end of my turn?
Okay, go ahead and move you wherever you'd like to go. There
Yeah, I'll
you
be
go.
right there.
Luckily, I don't have to get
All
up
right.
to go
I'll
get
be
my
alright.
tea now, or the stirring noises.
I'm
okay.
sorry.
One
I'm
of these
sorry.
giants has a
Anjeli,
really
it's your
loud
turn.
necklace.
Cool. Can I use my movement to get up?
Yes, you can use half your movement to get up.
All right.
Trying to help her up. I'm sorry.
No,
Thorn is
it's
just
all right,
draped
it's
over you
fine.
crying.
No, don't
I'm
worry.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't worry. Don't worry. We're all going to be all right. And I'm gonna cast bless.
Yes.
Sweet.
Yes.
So y'all are blessed.
I'm blessed.
blessed.
I love D4s.
Okay.
Where's the blessed? Where's the blessed symbol? What do we
I
want
am blessed.
blessed to do?
I am
We'll
blessed.
save
I
this.
am blessed. I'm blessed.
Sorry.
I'm
I don't know what this. Oh, that's a boot. Well, it looks like a heart. It's a heart for now.
Yeah, I
Eee.
managed to get everybody, which is good.
These little wings. The wings is cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go bless.
Go bless. Go. Go bless. Go.
You are all now blessed.
Great smell.
And double checking, bless
Yeah,
is when you
wonderful.
add a d4 to whatever roll that you do, or
Yes.
Yes.
For a attack or
Attacks
saving throw.
and saving throws.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But you've hashtag blessed people.
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blessed. Hashtag blessed.
Eldritch Blast is out. Hashtag blessed.
But
isn't
yeah,
it?
Hey!
Hashtag blaze.
That's my turn. I stand up and I cast
Eldritch
bless.
Blast. Okay.
Sorry.
You could say them the same way.
Stand up and I cast blast.
Hashtag blessed.
Yes.
That's when Stiff casts it.
How much y'all want to pay me to get Adeline to say that when she does?
Oh my
Eldritch Blast
God.
next
Yes!
Hashtag blessed.
Talk blast.
Eldritch Blast. Hashtags blessed.
Hashtag Eldritch Blast.
My Eldritch Blast.
But now it is said Giant's turn.
And I'm up
Okay,
here.
the giants
Yay.
are going to stand up.
You've been blessed though. You can attack them with bless.
Yeah, you have been holding your action.
I have.
Use
holding
that
my
for
action,
movement
I
and
have 2
stand
actions.
up. Oh, did you make an attack on this giant with your spiritual weapon, or were you like holding on to it?
I was holding to wait to see what Cassandra was doing, but it is
Oh.
there.
Okay, because you can attack with it when you summon it. So
hmm
so if you want to use it, like if they move or anything, just let me know. Because
Okay.
that's what they're doing.
Okay.
Okay.
Come
I
at
think,
me.
I think can they reach you? I think so. They can. They got long arms.
Very long.
There we go.
Oh, no.
Dear. I got
Okay.
you. Don't worry.
This one. So this one on the left is going to try and attack you with its. They have clubs. It shows axis. They have clubs. Is
They
going to
has
try and
clubs.
attack you with its club.
Come at me.
It's gonna attack twice. Does a 19 or a 12 doesn't hit. There's a 19 hit.
Meets it, beats it.
Oh no.
Okay, so that'll be. Oh God. That's gonna be. I'm sorry. 26 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yo.
Yoza.
Wait. There we go.
You like get whacked by one and then you duck out of the way of the other. Then this other one is going to sort of eerily kind of creaking its head around, is going to turn towards the thing that just blasted the shit out of them, and is going to throw a rock at you. Thorn.
Me?
Yes.
Oh no.
Actually, no. He's going to throw one of these giant chess pieces at you.
Not the rook.
But he rolled an at one, so it fucking misses. It just goes sailing over your head.
There goes my reaction. I was gonna use okay. No.
You've got next time, honey. You've got next time.
So since I held my action, now that they've attacked, can I attack?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go.
You're being
And if you want to have
sandwiched in
attacked with the
between
spiritual weapon, you can do that too.
two fungi giants.
So
Oh wait.
I have 2 attacks, so I'm gonna attack with my reaction 1 and 2.
Hey Ota, was this the thing you said that we might trigger?
Yes.
No, that's something different. This is a random encounter. That's a set encounter.
Oh.
Natural 20.
Oh shit.
Hey!
Okay. Which one are you hitting with the nat 20? The left or the right?
I'm gonna go for the right. First
Right
off,
one? Okay.
that's the
No problem.
closest to the ones with the spiritual weapon.
Okay.
So that is gonna be for that one. All right. Math. Okay. Let's roll that again. Ooh. That's nice. So for the one on the right, that's going to be 25 points of damage.
Hey.
Giving it back as good as you take it. Damn.
Gonna get hit from the one on the left, and then as a reaction, just whacks and takes the sword and just boom into the one on the right, and then it's gonna use her momentum and it's gonna go for attack to the other one.
Okay. Don't forget your hashtag blessed.
Yes,
Indeed, you are hashtag blessed.
that's still good. That is still good. That is a 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. That is 13 points of damage to the one on the left.
Okay.
Which then will be my turn again.
Yeah, and then it starts anew.
And now it's my turn.
And then
So I'm gonna
again.
do it again.
Amazing. Same as the first.
That's amazing. I love it.
All right. That's still okay. Bless. 26 to hit.
Yeah.
The one on the right.
Okay.
That is 13 points of damage to the one on the right.
Okay.
And
He's not looking great.
He's what?
He said he's not looking great.
Okay, well then she's gonna go and attack the other one as well.
Okay.
That is a 18.
Let me check. Double check.
Yes, 18. Well,
That'll
wait.
hit.
Yeah. Okay. Hits.
That'll hit. Don't worry. I couldn't remember what their AC was.
Let's go,
Okay.
Cassandra. Let's go.
That sucks.
Oh no.
But that's not good. But hey, my luck had to run out. That's 10 points of damage.
Oh, that's still pretty good.
Yeah, but. So then, let me check to make sure. Bonus action, just to make sure. If I move at all, would I be an opportunity attack? Probably.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no, as long as you don't move out of their range. Which I will tell you, which is like basically, as long as you don't go like down here, you'll be good. Let me check. As long as you don't go like here or like here, like directly next to Stiff or directly above Thorn, then you'll be fine.
Okay.
They have a long reach, which means it's difficult to lead it.
Okay. Cassandra, then, what's on the chessboard right now? Is there anything on the chessboard?
There's a number of chess pieces. I'd say probably about half the chess pieces are on the ground, like they've been captured. About half of them are still on the board though. There's a couple of pawns. There's like a knight or two. There's probably a knight on each side. Probably like, I'll say like 3 bishops. A
Do
castle.
I get the sense if I were to jump on said chessboard, would something come alive?
Cassandra's like, I've heard tales from afar of
Far.
stuff like these.
Life-size chess pieces coming to life and stabbing children.
Yeah, roll me an
Oh
Arcana.
gosh.
Okay. No,
Okay.
don't even worry about it. No.
Yeah. Looking at this, you think you've maybe heard something about weird chess sets before. Nothing about this one is ringing true for that though.
Okay. I'm just gonna stay where I am for now
Okay.
because warrior lady.
Yes. Stiff.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
How's Cassandra looking injury wise?
I mean, I would say she can tell she's bleeding a little bit, but she's managing to keep her stance. But she's looking rough, but not like beat. You know.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Good to know.
She looks like she's been in a fight.
Really-
Meta-wise, I'm at 39 out of 73, but I'm fine.
Yeah. Don't know if I like that.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I got stuff. Don't worry.
Yeah. I'm just a cleric. I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon I can, towards the giant on the right. 20 feet.
Okay.
Hit him.
And I'm gonna try and hit him.
Hit him. Hit him.
Whack.
Whack that.
Okay.
mother effer.
Whack.
Play whack-a-mole. Whack.
Gotta get
Whack-a-mole.
fail.
Goblin.
Go. Oh god. Maybe. Probably
Don't
not.
forget you're blessed.
Oh,
You are blessed.
That's a natural 1 for
Oh, no.
a 9. So the spiritual weapon doesn't hit. It just
the tombstone whiffs.
the tombstone just shifts forward.
No!
Along the
Dragging
ground.
on the ground. It makes a pretty menacing noise, but other than that, no.
It's spooky. Death is approaching them. Or you,
And then-
depending.
Stiff looks at it and goes, "All right," and then casts Guiding Bolt at the giant. Like, you didn't have to be sassy about it. I'm gonna do that
Fine, I'm gonna do all the work.
3rd level. I'll do it at 3rd.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll throw a big one on there.
big boy.
If you have to roll better.
I love looking at the roll 20 chat because it's just Sarah's like in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out.
I got.
It is?
I got.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
There
very
isn't
good.
many a connect and disconnect.
It must be my iPad being
That's
weird.
fine.
I got a 29
That's
on my Guiding Bolt.
I didn't
Wow. No, you're good.
Yeah, yeah.
notice.
I hope that
Little
hits.
bragger, bud.
Oh, good lord, I hope so.
I hope so too.
Okay. Come on, D6.
What was it? What hit? What?
I rolled a 29 to hit.
29. Oh, that'll never hit.
Mm-hmm.
21 points of radiant damage.
21. To the left one or the right one?
The right.
He is not
Uh,
looking great.
This. And then whoever hits him next has advantage on their attack roll.
Ooh.
So we'll put a little thingy on him.
And that's my action and bonus action.
Ooh.
Stiff is like frozen in the middle of this field, like,
You're doing great. You're doing great.
thank you. This is new for me.
He's like,
You're doing great. The grave thing is creepy, so you're doing good.
Yes, thank you.
You're
Yeah.
doing good.
Unsettle their minds. We'll meet them
Yes.
later.
That's not for me, but thank you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. And that's my turn.
Okay. Alright, so me, yay. Okay, so I think Thorn is looking around and again was like apologizing to Anjeli and all that stuff. Is like, okay, we'll try this. And can I tell which one of the giants is looking more like robust and more of energy compared to the other?
The one on the left looks more put together than
Okay.
the other one. The one on the right has gotten sliced into and fucked up pretty good.
All right.
You can see that like certain parts of the skin are withered and stuff. I mean, more withered than they were before, but
And
Is
also,
there-
as part of the guiding bolt, it's like a ghostly gray
Nice.
haze.
Mm.
Don't stare for too long.
I'm not. Like, there's one thing I really want to use, but I'm really worried because of seeing that they're giants that maybe they might have a really good save with what they're trying to do. Can the one on the left make a con save for me? I don't know if this is
Sure.
gonna
Come
work,
on.
so that's why I don't want to say what it is.
Let's go.
con save.
Yeah.
That's an 8. They've been rolling shit.
Okay, so I think Thorn turns
damage.
and extends a hand out to the one on the left, and you see magic coming out, and it hits this giant, and you see it reduce to size as I reduce it to a smaller version.
What
of the
reduces a
giant.
con save?
It's a con save, yes.
Wait, okay, what size does it just go down a size or does
The
it
target size is halved in all dimensions, and its weight is reduced to 1/8 of normal. The reduction by size is one category, so medium to small, large to medium, for example. Until the spell ends, the target has disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. The target's weapons also shrink to match the new size, and while these weapons are reduced, the target's attacks deal them 1d4 less damage.
He is now Cassandra size.
Yeah!
Yes!
I was gonna say, is he the same height as Cassandra now? Because if
I'd
so,
say probably. He's a
Okay.
giant. He's still.
He went from a
even
giant to
small,
a Goliath.
He's still a large. He's still like Dwayne the Rock Johnson sized. So
Oh. so he's my size.
yeah, yeah, precisely.
Yeah.
Yep, so Thorn Castle is like, oh, I actually did it! Oh my gosh! Yay!
Yay!
Yay! I was like, Cassandra, how are you feeling?
I feel fine.
She's
Don't
all
worry
right.
about
She's a little busy.
I'm busy, but yes, I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay, I cast a bonus action to spend 3d6 die of healing Fey energy pool.
Let's go.
Oh my god. So that is 15 hit points. I rolled 2 6s and a 3.
Oh damn!
To you, Cassandra.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
You're
Characters
welcome.
get their asses kicked so much.
And that's my turn.
A wild turn indeed.
I know that I didn't expect Thorn to be so chaotic when fighting, but it's just like ah.
Lightning goes off, then I heal you, then I shrink a man. Like
The
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna
giant
shrink the man.
giant shrinks down to Cassandra's height, and she just kind of like shrugs her shoulders, and she's like, "Ugh, perfect size," and she readies herself.
They have disabilities on strength checks and strength saving throws now, so
They have disabilities.
disadvantage.
I mean, that's also true. I think.
No, I mean
I would say they are appropriately hindered, yes.
they are very much hindered.
Goodbye.
Goodbye,
That was
Thorn.
Goodbye.
That was great.
We expected. Never mind. No, I'm just always the Clips of Chaos, no matter what character I am.
And we love you for it.
Thank you.
Anjeli,
Love you
it's
too.
your turn.
Anyways, yes, Anjeli, please go.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up to like
Hey, wonderful Anjeli.
here. And then, which one is the one that's been like beating the tar out of Cassandra?
The one on the right.
Alright.
They
Well,
both have beaten me.
I believe the one on the left is the one that's hit Cassandra so far.
The
Is
right
that-
got a nat 20 or something though, right? Like really bad? Like 26 points of damage?
Yeah, that was the one on the left, because the one on
Oh,
the right.
I thought it was the right,
threw
never
a
mind.
rock at you,
Never
and
mind.
then rolled a 1.
The one
Never
on the
mind.
left, the one on the right is not looking good. So
Well, then the one on the left, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark.
Yes.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
As my bonus action. Now, actually, no, I'm gonna, okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I want to go to the one on the left. That's my goal, because the one on the right is, like, not doing so hot. Probably will go down in, like,
I mean,
one
you could get to the one on the left
But
if you want a melee attack.
I have 30 feet, and I can only stop, like, to here. That's as far as I can go.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yes, but can I move twice in one turn?
Yeah, you can, like, stop and do something in the middle and then continue moving.
Oh, I didn't know this. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm
You just
squaring
have
up.
all
I don't
that
know if
move-
that's... I
you
don't
just have
think that there's
movement
anything in
you
canon
just have
rules about
movement.
that, but it is allowed in my rule, certainly, because it doesn't make sense that you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can move, like, if it doesn't use up all of your movement, and then do something, and then, like, either continue moving or move elsewhere, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now I'm squaring
no
up
problem.
and I'm pulling out my longsword.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. I'm gonna use my inspiration to roll again because that was garbage. I rolled the same thing twice, never mind.
No.
With bless? Oh no!
I can't bless myself! I can't bless myself. I can only bless up
Dang
to
it.
3 creatures, and
I
that's
will allow you to
Okay.
bless yourself. In later
doesn't
things, I will allow you to. I don't see any reason not. It's the creatures you can see. You can see you. Look down at your foot.
You can look down as you cast it. I see myself.
Yeah.
Look at your boobs. Yes, this seems right.
Okay. I'll have to do math. Does a 14 hit?
14 does hit.
Oh, thank God. Okay, then.
It'll be small now. Small.
Technically medium, but he's smaller.
Yeah.
For a giant, he is small.
Yep.
He was huge. Now he's medium.
2 slash, and then with her hunter's mark, they get an extra 1d6 damage.
Nice.
So let me roll the first damage, which is 1d8.
Oh no, we lost to Sarah.
Oh, no. I'm still here. My camera went out.
It's okay.
That's okay.
You're good.
Alright, yep, so she'll just kind of walk up to Cassandra, just be like, watch this, and just like, it looks like a glittery kind of arrow coming up out of her hand, and it just launches towards the one giant, and hits him square in the chest, and then she'll go up to it and just slash it with her sword, and then
Nice.
just turn and look at Cassandra and just kind of smile.
Cool trick. That was cool.
Thank you.
Oh boy.
I'm cool now, yay.
Thorn, I don't know what they're saying, but I'm sure they're bantering in there.
I mean, I think so. It looks like it.
Is that the end of your turn, Anjeli?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, now it is time for the giants.
Oh dear.
boy.
They're going to attempt to whack.
Too whack.
They're
Yeah.
going to attempt to whack. I love the
That's
monotone
whack.
response. It's amazing.
Okay, first,
Whack.
that is a 22 and a 12 for Anjeli. I assume 12 does not hit. Correct.
Yes, I'm good.
Okay, that will be 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
Ooh. For Cassandra or for who?
For Anjeli.
For Anjeli, okay.
No, it doesn't
Cassandra.
hit. No, it doesn't hit. Or
Does a
didn't half
22
it.
not hit? A 14, a 12 won't hit. Does a 22 hit?
Yes, a 22 does hit.
Okay, that's where the 14 comes from.
Ah.
Got it.
Unfortunate.
And then Cassandra, you're getting, oh, I'm so sorry. A 23
Oh,
and
no.
a 21.
Ouch.
Okay.
Do both of those hit?
Yes, they do.
I'd like to use my reaction on Cassandra, protection, while wielding a shield. A creature that you can see attacks a target other than you within 5 feet. You can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Nice.
Okay. Stay, I will re-roll them again then. That is a natural 1 and a, so one of them would still be a 21.
Yes,
So
that was
the 21 hit. Okay. That's right.
Thank you, T.
That will be 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Okay, so basically what I gave you just got taken away.
Hey, that's fine because.
Oh wait! There's
Wait,
also
give me
something
that.
else. There's also something else I completely forgot.
Oh, right. The -4. The -4. 1 sec. I'll give you a health back. 1 second.
But there's also something else as well with the Fey pool. There's something else. I completely forgot about it. That where is it? It's somewhere here. Yes. The creature also gets 1 temp HP per die spent, so you get 3 temp HP. Cassandra. Because I used Fey energy pool from the Balm of the Summer Court. And I used 3 die on you, so you get 3 temporary hit points.
Okay. And then what
So
was...
add with the temp HP plus the minus from the other thing. Give yourself 5 HP back, Cassandra. And then Anjeli, give yourself 1 HP back.
Okay.
Wait. So now wait a minute. Am I taking damage or not?
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Wait. Let me just calculate it on my end. 1 sec.
I'm sorry.
It's all wild.
I'm
yo.
fine. I'm just
15.
numbers, so I'm just like.
Okay, Cassandra, you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Anjeli, you took 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
So that's the temp HP gone, which is fine.
Yes.
And then the rest. Okay. Cool.
So you took 10.
Awesome.
Hey.
So only 7 of my actual hit points. So
That's
perfect.
for them. And it's your turn now, Cassandra.
Okay. And Cassandra is going to wheel around and hit the guy on the right. That just hit her.
Okay.
And I have advantage on that, correct?
Yes.
Yes, you do.
Thank you. That's a 19.
That'll hit.
Uh, 14 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna hit him again. Because he's right in front of me, and I'm pissed.
Because I can.
I can. 25.
25. That'll definitely hit as well.
Okay. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. That is 18 points of damage. So she takes the hits and then
he is not doing good, man.
takes the hits and then just lets him have it.
This giant is hanging on by a thread. I mean, he's already dead, but he's about to be more dead.
About to be double dead.
About to be double dead.
That's the way I like it.
And then let me just check to make sure. Is there anything else I want to do?
Do you have a bonus action?
I'm looking.
I'm looking.
Hold for bonus action.
Hold for bonus action. Oh god,
So
I have
almost
something
dumped
Thorn's
my
gonna
tea
do
down
if
my
it gets to her turn if there's more things to do. Crap.
Nope, that's it. I'm gonna save that for now.
Okay.
Until I really need it.
Okay. Stiff, it's your turn.
Okay, there are still giants.
Yes.
Okay.
One's looking really bad.
I'm
The
gonna
one on the right's
try.
looking really, really bad.
I'm gonna try and whack this guy again with my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Get him.
Get him.
Please,
Get him, get him, get him.
if you would be so kind as to hit this giant in the face.
Please.
That's much better. That is 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yes. That's a D8. 7 points of radiant damage.
Okay, so you don't quite manage to get the face, but like the giant shifts slightly, and this tombstone has like behind him, and then it just goes and it crushes his
Fully.
toes.
Fully like Super Mario, just wha-bam.
And you watch as the giant almost like this very delayed kind of zombie reaction goes like if it could be screaming, it'd be going ah. It kind of like goes to jump back, like it just dropped something on its foot, and it slips and just kind of topples to the ground, and you watch as just like bits of it start breaking off, and it kind of just starts to crumble.
Hell yeah.
Great.
Yay,
This
Steph!
big poof of like mushroom.
That is my bonus action.
That is one
Yes.
giant down.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
one down. Great.
It had 4 HP.
One down, let's go, baby.
Great. Awesome. And I don't think it definitely doesn't have the range to get to the other giant. So I'm going to. Ooh. I don't want to get up there. I don't want to get any closer. Stiff may not be
I don't
frightened,
wanna
but
get
he's
involved.
frightened. And is going to instead throw Toll the Dead at the other giant.
Ooh, okay.
So, Thorn this sound might be familiar to Thorn, but that bell that she heard in Stiff's message becomes distorted and haunting to this giant, and he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Boy.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh.
Did we lose Ota?
Did we lose Ota?
Ota?
Did my Toll the Dead kill Ota?
Ota, if you can hear us, clap once.
Well, you killed the DM.
Good job, Webby.
Oh no!
For the router to resetting, hopefully. So how much damage did you deal, Stiff, with the Toll the Dead?
I didn't even know I succeeded. This is news to me.
What did you roll?
It's a wisdom saving throw for the giants.
Oh,
DC
wisdom
14.
Luckily, I have the giant sheet open and I have actual dice.
I
Yay!
said, luckily, I have a giant Cheeto, and I'm like, I'm very jealous right now.
I know. Cheetos sound good.
Feel bad at that. That's like a 10.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
2d12. Let's go.
Let's go.
Next time we're in
14
person-
points of necrotic damage.
Oh,
14 points of necrotic? God damn.
Next
Yes.
time when we're in person, I need one. of you
2d12.
to-
Oh wait, no. 15. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I keep interrupting.
No. What did I say?
You said 14 and
You're more important than my
14,
gray hair.
So
and
17.
weirdness.
Sorry.
17. Okay, we've landed on
Potent
a
spell
number.
casting.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. You watch as like the whole giant kind of rumbles. There's like some spores that come off of it. A couple of like mushrooms up top come loose.
so cool.
Cool.
So cool.
This is a cool
But yes,
fight.
T, what you were saying really quickly.
No,
'Cause
it's,
we kept
it's
interrupting you.
fast. It's not that. No, I interrupted you all. That
I'm
was-
interested.
No.
I'm interested.
I need
Pretty
one of
please.
I need one of you tall people to look at my hair next time we're in person to see if I have any gray hairs, because I can't really tell.
Oh, I've got gray hairs all around my hair.
Oh, I do too. It's underneath.
Yeah, a lot of them are
I don't
underneath and a lot of them
know.
are on top.
My
I don't know,
hairdresser
but I know-
loves to pull them out for me.
I think they make her look shiny. They make her look like she has like. Have you ever seen like that tinsel stuff that some people put in their
Yeah.
hair? It makes it
Mhm.
look like that, and I think it's pretty.
Yeah, it is kind of pretty. I embraced it. Yeah. But yes, Stiff, is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Yes,
Dang.
I would love to. I am gonna run. Or 5, 10.
Because you did a bonus action and then you just did an action, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna get right between the two ladies, and I'm just gonna be like, "What's going on? Are you okay? Are we okay?" Clearly panicked, but it's like doing okay, but it's like wide-eyed and.
Mm-hmm. But yes, continue, Ota.
It.
We're fine. We're fine.
We
Don't
back on
worry.
the
We're
laptop.
fine.
We back on the
We're
laptop.
doing it. We're doing it. I'm very excited.
Take a deep
Back on the
breath.
good mic.
Take a deep breath. You're doing great.
Ooh.
Anyway,
Take a breath.
Stiff, is your turn over? Are you done?
Yes, I've never ran this much in my life.
Just wait
Be
until
ready
we're
for a
running
hike,
from
my
a
man.
dragon or something. Then you really have to run.
Do that.
This is not the last time I've ran from a dragon before, so I have tips.
We talking about dragons.
I don't know. Cassandra
Okay.
brought it up.
I fought a couple. It's fine.
Let's
Okay.
kill the giant.
Yeah.
Okay, is it my
What about
turn?
dragons later. Yes, but Thorn, it is your turn.
Okay, so I'm double checking this range area 60 feet. Okay, I'm pretty sure that this is 60 feet with this other
I will
one.
say, if I ever just disappear, it's not because I just decided I was like, oh, I don't care, and I left. It's just because my internet went out. It's
You're
terrible.
good.
Oh, you're.
Okay,
It will
so
randomly go out like every Sunday in the middle of my sessions.
so I think Thorn, seeing everything that's happening, seeing her party getting hurt and all that stuff, I think it's not so much you see it, you just hear it in her voice when she shouts, "Leave my friends alone!" And I need them to make me a wisdom saving throw.
That lined up so perfectly with the music fade out. I was like,
Yeah,
oh!
it did.
Oh, wisdom save? Sorry. I got
Yeah,
so distracted by it
yeah.
being cool that I just blanked
Yeah.
out on the rest of the sentence.
It's a wisdom saving
Sorry.
throw. No, you're good.
Oh, one of them is a 12, and then one of them was a nat 20 for a 19 because they're bad
But
at
wait,
it.
no, but the both of them are down at this point, right? So it's just the one.
Oh, it's just the one. Yeah. So it's a 12.
That's a fail. So I am gonna cast Dissonant Whispers at 3rd level, so that's 5d6, and I'm gonna add my bless to add on top of that.
Ooh.
Ooh, I heard dissonant whispers.
Thorn is mad.
I love that spell. Wait
Thorn
until
is
Adeline uses it.
mad. Okay. Oh, one of them is a 6. Yay! All right, hold on. I gotta do math. Okay, hold on.
Math.
I'm the math. I'm the math. I'm the math. I'm the math. I'm the math. I'm the math. Okay. Yep, that's what damage is this? I forget. Psychic? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's 20 points of psychic damage.
God damn.
Is that 20? Yeah, that's 20. Yeah, that's 20. Wait.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep. I'm assuming still up.
Yes.
Damn
Looking
it!
real bad though.
I should have made it a 4th level. That's fine. There's really nothing else much I can do unless I want to prepare one of my magic stones as a bonus action. Because I think it's a bonus action to cast magic stone, but then it's an action to throw it, right?
Yes, I allow cantrips as bonus actions. So
It says bonus action as well. Magic
perfect,
stone.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Preparing
I'm saying
to David and Goliath this bitch.
but I'm
Let's
saying that
go.
But yeah, I'm saying that I have to, but casting it as a bonus action is a bonus action, but actually throwing it is an actual action.
I believe so, yes.
Okay, yeah. I think she will, like, have the stuff ready to just, like, throw.
Thorn is full playground mode. You're holding up a rock. Leave my friends alone.
Yes, and I think those that turn, you would see that, like, the green vines are just activated all around her body, and you actually see them start to kind of poke out of her skin as if it's real, and then just kind of swarms, and she is just mad. She is mad.
Like an angry teenager in a Denny's parking lot.
Hell yes.
I've never experienced that before, so
Neither have I, but I've
experienced
witnessed it.
McDonald's. I've experienced
It's a little bit like
McDonald's.
this.
It's a lot like this.
It's a lot like this.
But yeah, but she's like, leave my friends alone, and she casts that on that other, or she's like preparing to throw.
Okay. That's going on. Anjeli.
I'm gonna whack it.
Whack it.
Roll the whack.
Hold a whack.
I rolled a whack.
Roll a thwack.
Here it is.
We are on a different energy tonight.
We are. Does an
Different
18
party,
hit?
different
An
rules.
18 will hit, yes.
Yay. nose is just going nuts, guys.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh,
If
when
you need to blow your nose or anything, feel free.
'Tis the season.
is the
Is indeed.
season to be cold.
Tis the season to be snotty. Blah, blah,
I was about to sing that.
Thank you.
Oh, we're cold and freezing. Fa la 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 la.
I had a really good one at the beginning of the session when we were talking about Mean Girls.
That's 10. That's 10.
Okay, so that's 10 points of damage.
Yeah. And then I actually missed this the first time, but I get an extra attack.
Oh, go
Ooh,
at it.
yes. Do it.
Get him.
Do it.
That's another 18.
That'll also hit.
Yeah.
Excuse me, God.
It's just going around.
Yeah. Well, I had a stomach bug, and then it turned into this sore throat / whatever.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's the contagion in the forest.
That's
Spreading.
9.
That'll be 9. Is that?
Yeah, so for
9.
both attacks, it's 19 total.
He's so bad. He's so bad. He's like teetering on his feet.
What else do I have?
We're gonna get him.
You have a bonus action.
Yeah, you know what? Might.
Yes.
Might.
Smite.
Oh no, wait. Never mind. I can't because I used all my first level. My bad.
Oh, I will say you can cast a cantrip as a bonus action if you have any that are
I
like,
don't have
attacking ones.
cantrips, actually.
Oh right, I forgot paladins don't, which I think is stupid, but
Yes, it
you
is.
know that's a great for a different day.
Yeah, so that's it. I guess I
Okay.
should have done Hunter's Market 2nd level, but
He is going to try and on his last legs is gonna try and attack the thing that's hitting him.
Cassandra will run up as a reaction and do protection.
Okay.
Yeah.
They have protection.
Go lesbians, go.
we're protecting each other.
Oh yeah, one's a
Disadvantage.
15 and one's an 11. That's not nothing.
Yeah, none of those hit.
Yeah.
Girl power, Cassandra. It is your turn.
Let's
Cassandra.
whack him up.
Cassandra.
Whack him
Cassandra.
up.
Cassandra.
Fuck
Don't, I'm gonna
them
get a
up.
natural 1.
Fuck them up.
Oh no.
I'm saying I will if you do that. Nope,
Don't
it's not.
fuck 'em
That's
up.
good.
Oh, thank
Okay,
God.
good. That's why I
They
stopped.
scare us like that.
Thank God. All right. That is a 25.
That'll hit. Most certainly.
Go. Let's put him in the ground.
Oh my God! I just rolled a natural 20 on
Yeah!
my second attack.
Yo!
I know that look when you
go.
roll that net 20, Sarah, at this point. I know that look now.
Woo! So, okay. That's 10 for the first hit. The second hit gets... Let's see, that's... So that's 10 point... total 28 points of damage.
Hey Cassandra, how do you want to do this?
Yeah!
Yeah.
So yeah, she sees the giant, small giant, try to attack, goes and blocks it, and then uses the almost energy of the shockwave of the club bouncing off of it to lurch her forward, and she just cleaves it down the middle. And it
Well, hell yeah.
hurts.
Yeah, there's this moment of it just stops and then the two sides just fall in either direction. And the forest goes silent once more.
You were more fun when you were big.
Uh,
And she's gonna wipe the blood and goo on her cloak and then put it away.
I think because Thorn is still in her rage, she's still gonna throw the thing at it, even though it's dead.
Oh, feel free. Yeah, you do.
Do I need to roll to hit with Magic
Oh
Stone?
no, it's just a pure rage. Perfect aim.
Yeah, so, and she's just like...
She bounces off the side of the thing's head.
She's like seething, and she still has like these vines all around her. It's like hard to approach her because of all the vines around her. She's just... That's
Hey,
the state she's
Thorn.
in right now.
You want to put that energy to use?
I think I need to roll something to get out of my state, because I don't know if I hear stiff.
You still get bless.
Oh, even now?
You do have
Even though I
stuff.
used it?
No, bless lasts for like.
Bless
a
is
minute of
concentration.
Yeah, it's concentration.
Okay, yeah, but yeah, do I need to roll something to see if I snap out of it? Because I think Thorn is very enraged that she's not listening at all.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me I'll say a wisdom save.
Okay. That is an 18.
I will say you do, when you hear that, you manage to kind of snap back to reality.
It just...
Ah,
Hi. Hi. Hi.
you okay?
And looks at the light up stuff, and the thorns are around. Is like, shit.
You did good.
You don't have to have the words right now.
Good job. Good job.
Just
Okay.
thumbs up. I don't know if I have to make a roll to see if I can make the vines go away. Because
I
I
will
think there's
say,
still...
now that you have snapped out of it, the vines will sort of flicker and become more ethereal. Some of them sort of twinkle off into like little bits of like greenish sort of light that will kind of glitter for a moment before disappearing. The ones that are close to your body that are kind of coming out of your skin will kind of go spectral again and just kind of sink back in, kind of coiling close,
Mhm.
and then sink back under the skin and disappear.
So, yeah, that happens. Like, okay. Okay. Does that trigger anything memory-wise? Or no?
I will say no at the moment.
Okay. Yeah,
So
but yes.
I'll have to think
that-
about it.
Yeah.
And review your backstory because it's been a while.
Yeah, but yeah, Anjeli, please go on.
Yeah, Anjeli, seeing that the leaves going away, will quickly go over to her, kneel, and hug her.
I'm not poking you, right?
No, you're fine.
We'll hug back. Man, I'm shaking.
And she just like,
Oh no, the music again!
Oh no! No, get out of here! Get out of here!
no way.
And then Thorn aggroes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anjeli just gets stabbed.
No! But yes, sorry.
Just gonna go stop
she'll
and
just,
just
like-
put the normal one back in.
She'll
Continue.
rub one of her hands up and down her back, like carefully. Just be like, yes, just breathe for a moment, would you? You're with your friends again. We're all safe. You helped us greatly.
I still hurt you and others. Though I didn't mean to.
You didn't, and it didn't hurt me greatly.
Glad you're okay. Sorry.
I'm glad you're all right too.
And she'll just try to start wiping her tears away.
I think Stiff is still like, now that they're felled, he's calmer, but he is watching both of these corpses very closely and beginning to cast a ritual gentle repose.
Okay. Yeah, you are able to do that. You see no movement from the corpses. Go ahead and roll me a medicine check real quick.
Ooh, I'm good at those. All right, let's see what's wrong with you. That's very good. 25.
Okay. Hot damn. So you see that. Yes. You see that as soon as I'm done describing this, and we will do that. That the giant that just kind of like fell, just kind of like bonked on the foot and died. They're still intact. The other one that has been bisected, however, you're able to kind of see almost like a anatomy class, like half skeleton sort of thing. You're able to see all of the sort of vessels and like this cross section of the body, basically, of like all the veins and the way things connect and everything. No blood comes out of this thing when you cut into it, like. But you see, looking at it, you can actually see now that the skull and everything has kind of been cleaved in half. Instead of like a brain or any sort of kind of soft tissue on the inside, it's just like fungi. Like whatever these fungi were that kind of grew in have just filled the inside of the cranium, and you can see that they've worked their way down through like all the veins and nervous system, and have kind of just taken over the body. And it was kind of just skin and bones and muscle remaining.
Stiff, while he's doing this ritual, pulls out a scroll case and unfurls it, and there are various anatomy diagrams and things like that, and he pulls a blank sheet and begins to scribe this down.
Yeah, you're able to take I'll say with your 25, you're able to take very detailed notes and sketches and everything.
Not again! That's why I cast Gentle Repose.
Oh my god, they're clear.
There's a clear.
Get out of here.
Thank goodness.
I thought I stopped you. It didn't, apparently.
This
I
is
just
why.
want calm forest music. God damn it.
Yeah, this is why I don't use Herman anymore, because he's just a pain in the ass.
Okay,
One
I
more
think we're
question.
Good. We're good.
One more question with my medicine check. Can I discern what type of giants these were?
Yeah, they're hill giants.
I thought so.
It's like,
The
The
least
hills
bad of the
have
giants
fungi.
in terms of actual combat.
but yeah, Stiff is just intently like keeping eyes on these two corpses, and
Yeah, you're easily able to cast Gentle Repose and everything else you're doing. You see no remaining movement from them. And still the clock ticks on in the back.
oh right.
Does anything move on the chessboard? Does anything happen?
You do not see anything move on the chessboard. As you're taking kind of a closer look at these pieces, they are pretty nicely carved, but they have a certain roughness to them. While the carving itself is actually pretty intricate, the stone it's made from, it is marble of some form, but they're not like polished. They haven't been like polished to like a fine sheen, like kind of professionally made chessboards that you've seen. These almost look like pieces of like large pieces of rock, of kind of like flawed, possibly porous rock, like pieces of marble, were carved into these pieces over time. They do not seem enchanted, but they are impressive.
Okay. Cassandra is gonna walk over to Stiff, seeing him how he clearly was a little like overwhelmed of battle, and just, are you all right? Are you good?
Yeah. When you speak to him, it kind of snaps him out of it, and yeah, I'm all right. Ooh, this is wild.
It is very wild. You ever
You
done
see
this
this?
before?
No. No.
Well, you did good for your first time, and she's gonna just playfully just kind of give him a light little punch on the shoulder, just to. You did good.
Thank you.
You
No,
didn't run away screaming or crying, so that's pretty good.
I am impressed with myself.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
So you did good.
but thank you. I spend all my time after this has been done, when they're no longer, when they're like this.
Yeah, they're pretty dead.
That.
So
You did good as well.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Yes. Are you... does Cassandra look more injured?
Am I at? Let me see.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh, no.
it looks a little rough, but I'm at 46 out of 73, so
That's about half-ish.
about half. So yeah, she's looking a little rough, but
Okay.
not terrible.
I'll throw a third level cure wounds into this conversation. I'll try and do the same thing she did, but I'll just punch right into your armor. She
She just looks down. Careful when you do that. I don't want you to break a finger.
Yeah, that would have been nice before. Thank you. Great. Oh, yes. Math.
Math.
23.
Oh, thank you. That is,
Rolled a 8, a 7, and a 5.
that
Nice.
is great. Why is it not updating? What did you say?
D&D
20?
is being
23.
an asshole.
Okay.
Well, there. That should do you.
Not updating, but I am back up to almost full, so that's good.
Nice.
She kind of like feels the healing and just kind of stretches. Well, should we get out of here?
Yeah. It's still pretty... Well, can we look up and see this? Well, not the sky.
It is still pretty early morning. It's creeping more towards the beginning of like afternoonish.
Okay. Yeah, just...
Do we want to go elsewhere and like take a rest or like a short rest or
You can rest if you want.
well
Yeah.
maybe get out of this place and find a place to just rest as she's looking at the corpses of the things and whatnot.
Certainly.
Yeah, sure. They're not
Just-
going
just-
anywhere.
Just an idea. Just
Yeah, they're not going anywhere. We can go.
How far have we walked away from the river at this point?
You were walking for probably about an hour before reaching this point. So you've kind of become lost in the tree cover. Just via the way you had to come down the cliff. So you're not quite sure where the river is at the moment.
Okay.
Well, I just say we get back on the trail and just keep going.
Somewhere cozy, yeah.
Yeah,
that'd be nice.
All right.
Yeah. sounds good.
Do you continue on?
Mhm.
Yes, and you all continue on your way out of this clearing, leaving silence behind you, save for the ticking of a time clock, quietly breaking the silence. And I will say I'll give us a 5-10 minute break or so. Yes.
Hey.
Yeah, it is. It's like one of those. If you've ever seen like professional chess players, it's one of those ones that's
Yes.
like counting down the seconds and then it resets. As you're leaving, you watch as it rolls over to like 9999 and then rolls back to 0.
Whoa.
Oh boy.
Anyway, but getting back into it, the sun has now risen high into the sky.
Somewhere above
and
ground.
It is, yes, it is, yeah, somewhere.
Such as
It's
it
a
is.
bit clouded out by the tree cover, but you can, as it peeks through every now and again, it seems roughly that it's around afternoonish. You're not quite sure what time it is, but it's sometime in the afternoon now. Good lord, you've so violently jumped into there. But so, as you continue to wander through the forest, let me roll again. You're so loud, Griff. What would that be? Aha. Chelsea, could you go ahead and roll me a d12?
No.
Roll high. 4 is giants.
I rolled a 3.
A 3, okay.
It's not 4.
Then
Maybe it's
yeah,
only
three's
one
actually
giant.
A really good option here. Okay, so as you are traveling through the forest, you're kind of following you're either kind of forging your way through, or there doesn't seem to be any proper true paths. You're not finding like paved or cobbled paths through this thing, or even really dirt ones. You're mostly following deer trails. Occasionally you'll find where it maybe seems like people or animals have passed through multiple times, but it mostly feels like... What are you doing over there? I can hear... Oh, he's looking out the blinds. I heard something weird, and I'm like, what are you doing?
I'm picking my
he moved
tooth.
the
Leave me
blinds.
alone, God.
I'm licking.
Probably. But you're mostly picking your way through various deer trails and such. As you move through this forest, though, can everyone roll me a... I'll let Thorn, because you have a thing for it. I'll let you use your passive. Actually, what's everyone's passive perception?
Not good. It's like
15.
12.
15.
15, 12, 15, and then Thorn?
25.
25.
Mine is 13.
I will say, Anjeli and Stiff, you don't really notice this until maybe the rest of the party lets you know. Thorn, you notice immediately, followed a little bit later by Cassandra, but you hear kind of the same sort of rustling and twigs breaking and just general shuffling of leaves as you pass by them that you guys are kind of making just passing through the forest. Ahead of you, deeper into the forest, you hear kind of coming in your direction a similar noise, along with kind of the faint clanking of metal.
Guys. Hear metal clanking up ahead.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Do we hide? Do we...
Yes, get off the path. Get off the path.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Hide. Hide in
Me and
the...
Anjeli go, what?
Into the bushes. Into the trees. Come on. Come on.
Oh, shit. Okay.
We'll follow you. Okay, yes, follow into the bushes and trees.
Okay, are you guys hiding?
Yes.
Yep.
Can everyone roll me a stealth check, please?
I have to roll
Oh.
a disadvantage because I'm wearing armor.
I'm so glad I bought these boots.
That's actually not bad for Thorn. That's not bad.
Oh, which die do I trust?
Bad. Not terrible. 17.
18.
Nice.
Nice.
I rolled 2 18s for a total of 20.
Nice.
6.
Guidance.
Oh god.
Guidance.
I'll allow guidance.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good call.
Oh, that's better. That's a 16.
Oh, guidance is adding
It's
a
a D4.
Oh, never
D4.
mind then.
4. Come on.
6. I got a 7.
7.
7.
It's a lucky number.
20, 17, 18, and 7.
On the stairs again. Stop it. Okay. Okay. Group check. That's not bad. Let me roll something real quick. Okay.
Chick.
They did not seem to notice. So as you all kind of huddle in the bushes, you're waiting, you're watching. And from deeper in the forest, you see kind of as they kind of are coming into view between the trees. It takes a little bit to figure out what you're looking at, but it's a group of people. And you watch. First, you can kind of just see their silhouettes. You're just seeing like snatches of silhouette kind of through the foliage. It seems to be a group of probably about 10. Like 8 to 10. Some of them are walking easily. Others seem potentially injured. They're kind of like leaning on some of the other people in this group. But as they come closer and closer, you realize that while you don't recognize these people personally, it is kind of a scattering of different races. While you don't recognize them personally, you do recognize their armor. It does look very similar to the armor of the other guards you've seen in Vial's garden.
Is this the missing soldiers?
Must be.
I would wager a guess, yes.
How do we approach? Yes,
I hop out of bushes.
You jump out of the bushes? Oh no.
That is, oh.
Hail!
They what point do you jump out of the bushes? Like how close are they when you jump out of the bushes?
How far are they from us now?
20 feet.
I would say
20
they're probably
feet.
about 30, yeah.
Yeah, I'll jump out now. I don't want them to get any
Okay.
closer.
Gotcha. Yeah, you suddenly leap out. They're 20 feet away. You suddenly leap out of the bushes, and several of them like startle, and like the few at the front who seem like the most able-bodied like draw their swords.
I hold up my hands.
I'm like,
out in front.
yeah, I
of,
jump out.
He jumps out, and Cassandra will jump out in front of Stiff. and
Same
arms
here.
out.
Same here. It's just like, wait.
A wall of shields form.
wait.
And then Thorn
Well,
just.
Cassandra will get in front of Thorn with her arms up and be like,
Wait.
Then
I will say-
Anjeli's head slowly pokes up.
We mean no harm.
"It's all right. All right. My friend is just quick to action a bit."
When they pulled their swords, it didn't seem like they were always like threatening
Yeah.
you. It was like defensive.
Oh,
So
no.
as you all kind of like are like, no, we're good. You watch
Sorry.
after a moment they kind of relax. The one who seems the most at the front.
Soldier to soldier, we're good.
Do you know Gabriel?
Yeah, at first they were kind of hesitant. You say that though, Thorn, and like a lot of them immediately relax. There's one at the front who seems maybe like very slightly higher rank than them, maybe like a captain or something. Who has like a kind of a tattered cape on. Who will raise an arm like at ease, everyone. Yes. How do you know his name?
He sent us here, as well as Archduke. What's his name? I'm trying to remember his name.
The Archduke.
The Archduke.
His name is Tiberius, by the way.
Archduke Tiberius sent us here to find you guys and to figure out the water thing above. I guess above, since we're under. We don't know. We just dealt with giants, dead giants. Okay.
Oh goodness. I mean, well, I'm glad to hear that you're here to help.
Mm-hmm.
You seem to, well, now that you've apparently faced off against dead giants, from what it sounds, it seems like you're more prepared than we are. And he kind of chuckles like a little awkwardly and looks back, and you see that several of these people are like injured. Some to the point where like some of them are kind of limping and leaning on their friends. Others are just kind of like have been battered and like kind of beaten up.
I raise a hand. I'm like, may I approach to help?
Yes. They've all lowered their weapons now. Like you were-
Okay, so
they're at
Thorn.
ease.
Yeah, so Thorn is gonna approach, and I mean, however you want to do this, I don't know, but I think she would go and start to try and heal, like at least a little bit, of it. So maybe like use cure wounds for like a group or something like that. I don't know what level
If you
want
want
me
to
to
save
cast
your
it at.
spell, Stiff,
Mhm.
Stiff will like take Thorn's shoulder
Eh.
very gently. If I may.
Okay.
Yes,
And I'm gonna cast Mass Healing Word.
oh, okay.
Up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see within range.
Yeah, I'll say if you want to choose like the 6 most like beaten up looking ones.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Like they're probably like the 3 who are limping, and then like the whoever else has like obvious wounds.
Yeah,
They're all a little tattered and worse for wear, but some are worse off than others. There's one guy who's like kind of being like piggybacked by another one.
yeah.
Could
Those
I
6
like? Go ahead.
Those 6 get 5 hit points apiece.
Okay. Yeah, they all immediately kind of perk up. The ones who are of the kind of medium injured, immediately kind of like seem decently good. The ones who are sort of limping are able to kind of put their weight back onto the injured legs. The guy who's being piggybacked is still kind of being piggybacked, but he doesn't look like he had like kind of this bandage like wrapped around his head, like maybe he had a concussion or something like that. And like one of his legs looked like splinted. He seems a lot less bad off than he was before.
Could I use Thorn Whip not to attack, but to like hold the splint in place to help it like keep it more like on the
Yes.
on the leg? So yeah,
I will
I
allow
cast.
that.
Yeah, I will cast Thorn Whip
You
to try.
vine whip.
Vine Whip. Larry the vines. It's like, okay, Larry, here you go. And then the vines come out and wrap the splint, and they're probably looking and be like, Larry? Like, yeah, that's what I need my vine.
Yeah, the guy who's carrying him like gives you like a little bit of a quizzical look, but won't question it.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
I'll help Thorn in that regard, and I'll just go around to everyone and like start to do like mending on their clothing, just so they can regain like a little bit of warmth in this forest.
I could help with some druid crafting a little bit with some plants and vines.
That'd be great, Thorn.
And I think even though it's mending and stuff, there's a touch of floral in each and every one. A little bit of a flower, a little bit of a plant, something like that on each and every
Maybe a
one.
little bit of perfume, because these guys have been walking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stinky.
Yes, she does that. She does
bit.
that. So yeah.
This
so-
scattering of different races and genders and everything are rather stinky.
yes.
But the captain will kind of nod to you. Thank you very much for your assistance. I'm glad that you seem more suited for the situation than we are. Well, it's a bit embarrassing to admit, but we're in over our heads. We were not prepared for this level of this. We've been lost for time now. It seems though if you're coming from this direction, we must be on the right track. We were strategically. We were retreating. I'll just.
There's no.
we were returning to town. We were attempting to return
There's
to town
no
for
shame
supplies
in
and medical
retreating
help.
at all.
No, there's
shame
not.
in it. I've done it in fair time in my life.
But how are you gonna
Valuable.
retreat back? Given is it like the same way you come from, or like how's that work?
Well, did you come out of a lake of some sort?
Yes.
We did kind of drop in from the ceiling, though.
So to correct that, actually, when you came out, you were coming out of the bottom of the lake, out of a matching fissure on the bottom.
So we went down one hole and went to the bottom of another hole and swam to the surface to breathe because we were still underwater.
Yes.
So like,
Stiff is like reconciling that in real time, and he's like, huh.
did you hit your head, Stiff? Do you need healing? And
I
reaches
don't
out a
think
hand.
so. I think my horns help with that a little bit. I got like a natural helmet thing going on here.
Okay. But yeah, no, we got sucked in and then poof, popped out, and then we all swam to the surface, and we saw a lot of plants and things, and a lady. Have you seen a lady?
Did you meet the charming woman?
Yeah.
Oh,
That one.
The old woman at the cottage. Yeah, yes, we did see her.
Okay.
From a distance, I don't believe she was at the house when we were
Okay.
already making our way down when we spotted her. But
Oh, you didn't talk to her. Okay.
if I am incorrect, and she did mention talking to them last session.
I don't remember.
Get a retcon.
You did. It's in my notes. That is
Oh, you
correct.
did? Okay.
Yes, but
Yeah.
if you're coming from that direction, we're heading the way back you came, then, well, we're on the right track.
I guess so. We got rid of the giants, so they're like, they're dead, but they were... Yeah, they were dead, but they were moving. I don't know how that was possible unless there was something.
Odd things in this forest that we've encountered.
They won't bother you anymore, though.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
At least not for the next 10 days.
How do you know that?
Hopefully we're long gone by then.
How do I know that?
A rough
I don't know.
estimate.
I cast Gentle Repose on the giants, and the length of it is 10 days.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
A timer
So-
pops up.
Yeah, they will not pop back up for the next 10 days at least.
A holy egg timer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just get a little ding.
Oh, they're
Just
back.
like-
Oh, they've respawned.
Uh-oh.
The blood moon has come through.
Ow! Sorry.
We'll take the river next time.
I was
yeah.
playing Tears of the Kingdom last night. I forgot about the blood moon, and I was like, "What is happening?"
Love it. Yes, anyways, moving along.
Because we thank you for your assistance.
Yeah, no, of course. Is there anything we should be aware of progressing forward, or what have you gathered information-wise from what you've seen?
There's a number of different things in this forest that we've encountered. Wild beasts, some of rather large size.
Mhm.
Things I don't even know how to describe. Hazardous plant life and of things of the sort.
Okay.
I don't know how to really give you concrete advice other than be cautious.
No, that's okay. Better to have something than nothing, right?
Yes.
What? Sorry.
No. Go ahead.
While they're chatting, Stiff is gonna hang back and attempt to cast another ritual, detect poison and disease, just to see if there's like anything on them
Mm-hmm.
that has this poison on it, or if any of them have consumed it, or
That's good. That's very good.
Okay, let me think about that for a minute.
Yeah,
just in case.
just in case. I think Thorn's like, unless you, Cassandra and Anjeli have questions. Oh, I'm Thorn, by the way. That's Stiff over there.
Howdy.
If you have any other questions, you guys, because you're obviously more knowledgeable about this than me.
I will say you do not get any poison or disease off of them, Steph.
Great. That's good.
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 Very good. Yeah.
Yeah. And
We
then
found
Stiff
them
will
in
just
time.
rejoin the group as he's like closing up books and like stuffing them into his
I
jacket.
forgot to turn my thing back on. Oops.
Very good.
Let's see. Trying to think if there is any.
The mysterious DM has returned.
Yeah.
The mysterious DM suddenly realized that I've been staring at my icon for the last 45 minutes, and I went, "Oops."
Hey, it works.
It works.
It works.
You went full method.
Let's see. Questions.
I mean, figuring out the poison or the things like that. Like, what were they sent down here for? This is just Chelsea randomly listing
Yeah,
things.
I was just trying to. My brain is just thinking.
Our task
Yeah.
was find out more about whatever this is, and then
Yes.
get them.
So have
See
you
them
been able
safely
to,
back.
Have you been able to find out anything about this poison or whatever's going on?
Not particularly, although I believe, well, he seems to be feeling better now, but one of our men, and he'll kind of gesture towards the one who's being carried, stumbled into a cloud a while back, a cloud of mist. He's our scout, and, well, he wasn't quite in right state when he came back, so I don't know if that's related or if that's different, but whatever it is abundant.
How did it affect
What do you-
him?
He was. Well, at first we thought he maybe had gotten into some drink or something. He was acting oddly, but eventually it became obvious that this wasn't just tiredness or potentially a secret stash of something that he'd brought along. He tripped and fell and hit his head, and as we were taking a look at him, it just, even considering potentially a concussion or something, he didn't seem in right sorts, but he seems to be doing better now. Whatever you did helped, or whatever it was, worked its way out of the system.
Good. Good.
Yeah, good.
We'll have to keep an eye out for this mist.
Mm-hmm.
I will rip a page out of my notebook and give it to them, and it's little drawings of the poison that we've been looking at.
I see.
When
okay.
you get back, spread this around to as many people as you know.
Will do. And I
Fine
will
work.
say that you guys would know that your mission is find these guys if you can, but also try and find and stop whatever is causing this.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
basically your mission.
Investigate, stop. Finding guys is sort
Right.
of side objective.
Yeah, Stiff's concern is like getting information out so they can
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
more information for healers and doctors.
Yeah.
This will come very in handy, I'm
Like-
sure.
Yeah, the more live
Mhm.
information they have.
Mm-hmm.
You will sort of, he'll nod and it's like, well, we should continue on our way. It's good that we get the injured back as soon as possible.
Wait, hold on. And then, if you allow, Thorn, I think we'll just, because this is the only thing that she can do. Wherever the flowers were crafted for each of their mending, she's gonna touch each and one of them, and for each and every one of them, she's gonna cast guidance on everybody in that group. So that way,
Okay.
if need be, just a little bit to help. It's like boop, 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 and touching all the different flowers and plants, and they just glow a little bit with this like little golden light that like then fades away. Is very faint.
Yes. He will nod. Thank you for all of your assistance. And he'll offer a hand to shake whichever one of you guys wants to take it.
I'll take it. I'm right in front of him. We'll all take it
Yeah, Stiff.
at the same time.
Everyone grabs his hand, but yes, Stiff, you take his hand for a handshake. One sec. I have to. I'm checking a message.
Could I also go up to the one that is being piggybacked? Just because I heard, and now Thorn is like, I feel things for him.
Yeah, sure. Well, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go up to him and be like, hey, are you feeling better? Are you okay?
He kind of blinks one eye open. It is a tabaxi. So you see this sort of golden cat eye open, and he's like, yes, quite a bit better now with your help.
Oh, I'm sorry you got a concussion and all those things from the mist. That's not nice.
It's all right. Line of duty and all that jazz.
DM, if I could, I know I'm asking a lot, but I think she's gonna take out her basket, and she's gonna, just because I have these in here, even though it's not my thing, I think she's gonna take one of her own potions from the basket and give it to him. Like, Try this. This might help.
Thank you so much. And he will gently sort of take it and curl it kind of back into like he has like one arm kind of draped, like both arms sort of draped over his companion's shoulders, and he will kind of take it and kind of curl it into.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh no?
I think we lost Ota.
Uh-oh.
Ota, no! Ota, no, I'm sorry.
If you can hear us, we can't hear you.
Yeah, I don't know what the last thing you heard was, but he will take it and kind of hold it gently.
Yeah, cool. It's just, yeah. And all that stuff. And then, just because she wants to do this, she gives a little kiss on the cheek. Just to try to offer, maybe, and do that, maybe give him resistance as well.
Aw.
Okay.
Sorry.
You
I'm
kiss him on the
sorry.
cheek, and his skin is kind of like cold and cold. Well, I guess he has fur, so never mind.
But it's still
Beneath,
kind
the
of
skin
cold. It
feels a
can
little
be.
cold still.
Mm-hmm. Aw. But yeah, that one has now guidance and resistance.
I'm looking at Cassandra and I'm like, Thorn might have a date when we get out of here.
Fairy and a cat.
We have to make sure that we make it back.
I mean, it's a golden tabaxi. It's pretty.
Yeah, they have like
Said it,
golden
not me.
eyes, and kind of like this sort of almost like rust colored, sort of burnished, kind of reddish brown fur.
Oh, that's cute. Like I have the gold and the pink. They have like a gold, yellow, and an orange. Complementary colors.
Like my cat, Fred.
Yay. Oh, Fred.
Diff is gonna slip over to Anjeli for a second.
She's still kind of behind the bush.
That's okay. This is fine.
Yeah.
Kind of slips into the bush. Can I just... I don't mean to presume, but would you hold my hand for a second?
Oh, of course I can. And she'll take it in both her hands.
As I take Anjali's hand, I'm gonna look over the crowd and I'm gonna use, for the first time, Eyes of the Grave.
Eyes of the Grave. Okay. What does that do again? I don't remember. It's been a
As
really
an
long
action,
time. Yell. It's
Yeah.
a grave.
as an action, you know the location of any undead within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover and that isn't protection from divination magic.
One sec.
I'll describe it as Ota's thinking. Anjali, you take Stiff's hand, and the palm, as you touch it, the warmth seeps into your hand, and his hand becomes very cold. And you look into his like yellow golden eyes, and you see that they become like this dirty, mottled brown, like graveyard dirt. And the iris just completely fills. And he is just peering over this crowd.
Oof. That's
Oh, wow.
that is cool.
It's also very useful depending on how things are revealed.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I was wondering that myself.
I'll turn and whisper, still like looking at everyone in the crowd, including our companions. Is there any way you can get a message to the two of them very quickly?
Who are you asking? Who are you saying this to?
Anjali.
Oh.
We're in the bush.
I was like,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah, those two are in the bush. You
Okay.
and me, Cassandra,
Yeah,
are
yeah.
still by the group.
She'll turn and be like, I don't know how.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Oh. Shit. And he stands up out of the bush, and, like, shaking leaves off the shoulder and just starts to walk, takes his coat off. Shit.
Stiff?
you alright?
And I'm going to start approaching the group, and I take my shield off of my back.
Stiff. Stiff. Oh no.
Oh shit.
Anjeli's gonna get up and start following.
Oh shit.
As soon as I get within 30 feet of everyone, I'm gonna slam my shield into the ground and cast Turn Undead with my Channel Divinity.
Okay.
Oh, go. Let's go.
What is the radius on that? And like, is it just whatever is like in the like radius, or I
will tell you. I will tell you what happens.
Read me the description, please.
Each undead that you can see and hear within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails, it is turned for 1 minute, or until it takes any damage. So, these guys have got to make a wisdom saving throw. And I'm going to yell out over the crowd. I'm going to say, Thorn, Cassandra, behind the shield, please.
Why? Why?
Just
Cassandra is
please.
Cassandra is just gonna grab Thorn and drag her back, and also is gonna pull her shield out as well.
Wait, what's going on?
I think I might know.
What did you say? It's a wisdom save, or
Yes. DC 14.
okay. So, Cassandra, you grab Thorn and you are pulling her back, and Slim, why do I keep fucking calling you that?
Slim
Stiff.
Jim. Stiff
I
Jim.
look like a stick.
I think it's because in my brain, I have called you both Stiff, Slim, and also Stretch at one point. So my brain is just a roulette of potential names for this southern boy.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, you slam your shield into the ground. What does this look like when you cast this?
So
Is it like a shockwave
pull
that
the
goes
image
out,
up.
or
I think what it looks like is like a fleet of groundhogs just burrowing under the ground. Like the ground raises out from the shield, and it just attempts to push them away from the group.
yeah, you slam your shield down into the ground, and you watch as there's this ripple of earth, of something moving beneath it, or maybe just the earth moving itself. The rest of you can't really tell. Accompanied by this almost like wall of force that comes along with it, just like this sort of presence of force. And as you're throwing all this is happening, as Cassandra is dragging Thorn back, as you're raising the shield to do this, the captain kind of turned towards you. Everyone sort of like stiffens up, and the captain sort of turns towards you like, what is going on? And you slam the shield down, and this force and this ground ripple out into the crowd. And all their eyes widen, like just as it sort of before it impacts them. And you watch as it hits. There's just this like sort of spray of mist, and they're gone.
They're destroyed.
Yes, or at least they're no longer there.
Oh, the thought crossed my mind, but I didn't want to say anything.
You see in this channel divinity that Stiff's eyes are still that dark
Yeah,
brown.
I will say it like pushes all of them back. They're almost like held in like almost this slow-mo kind of anti-gravity pushback for a second. Then you watch as they're just sort of disappeared off into the depths of the forest.
Happens, because I didn't say this, but that actually it did cross my mind. It did cross my mind that these might be undead. As that happens, I'm gonna divine sense to make sure that there is nothing else around us
Do
within.
you sense undead? Are you able to sense undead?
Yes. Detect
You
detect
no
good
longer
and evil.
feel any presence.
Detect good and evil. Know the location of celestial fiend or undead.
You do not feel any of those in the area.
Okay.
Or what's
Yeah.
the radius on it?
60 feet.
Okay, yeah, you no longer feel anything.
Okay. Well, I guess, whatever is going on down here did that. So. Right.
I think they went into the and
They
they didn't come back.
I would guess that as well. Oh, fuck.
Or I'm sorry. I'm real sorry. And I'll
She just crumbles to the ground. But they were here. They were here. How?
they weren't.
They weren't here. They weren't here.
You could touch them and you could feel them, but they weren't here anymore. It's like when you hear someone calling your name in an empty room. Just an echo.
She's just gonna start crying. I'm sorry, guys.
No, you
Thorn's
know
it's great.
This is
Thorn's-
great.
Thorn's really in her feels right now.
Stiff feels so bad. But he knows it's what he had to do.
Were any of the things that we gave to them gone, or they just have fallen to the ground where they were?
They are gone. Your jar is not there.
That's good. I see like Thorn starting to look for things. It's good. It's good that they took it with them.
What do you mean?
It means that somewhere, wherever they are, their spirit still remembers you. And as long as you have the memory, too. And that's all that matters. I pull a handkerchief out of my bag. It is embroidered with small moths around the edges.
I am so sorry, but Thorn does not take it. She is just very much in her feels, and then... How many more tricks? How many more tricks?
No more.
How can you be sure? Maybe not from you, maybe not from them, but what about this forest? It's not good here. I don't like it.
It's strange and unnatural. A place where the sun doesn't touch, but trees and plants grow. It would make anyone uncomfortable. And I tuck my handkerchief back into my pocket.
Even makes me uncomfortable. I don't like it here. I want to get out of here, but we need to make sure that that doesn't happen to anybody up there.
Exactly right.
And that's what we're here for. To make sure that doesn't happen again. And that's how we get out of here.
DM,
Yeah.
is there any chance that, because everyone is close around me, or is there only specific people that are close around me?
I'd say everyone's around you.
Yeah, because I grabbed you and...
Yeah, okay. Can I ask them to roll an insight check on Thorn?
Yeah. You can always ask for checks if you want.
Yeah, just because of certain words popped up, and it's like...
That's a no. That's a 7.
I'll do it too, as Stiff is actually rubbing the real dirt out of his eyes.
Anjeli got a 17.
Okay.
16.
16. Cassandra, what did you roll, even though it's probably a no?
7.
7? Okay.
Emotions. She's...
Not
she's
her strong
still-
suit.
Nope, she's in go mode right now. She's in I'm ready to fuck something up mode.
Yeah.
I think Stiff and Anjeli, as Cassandra was saying her speech, the words strange, uncomfortable, and it was like unnatural, right? What were the words that you had mentioned? Strange, uncomfortable.
Strange, a forest that touches I don't know English. Strange
gone,
and
it's been
unnatural would make
Yeah.
anyone feel uncomfortable.
Yes.
Um,
And then Cassandra agreed with that.
Yeah, I think that after you saying that, Stiff, and then Anjali, you notice that Thorn has a sort of she was very quiet when mentioning that, but I don't think you would think it. I think even with Stiff, you don't think it means the forest, but you don't know exactly what that means. I think Anjali, because of things, you might have a better idea.
Oh.
Hmm?
We may have been able to help them in this life, but we can help the people that they surround themselves with, their families, their friends.
Thorn, I think, slowly gets up, probably a little weak in the knees from just collapsing, and we'll just start walking forward. Not really looking at anyone, just walking forward.
And onward we go.
This sobering moment, you all kind of
Yes.
continue on into the forest.
I'm sorry.
No, it's good. This is great.
It's so good.
This is
My,
D&D.
my ass over here, like, yes.
Hey, that's been me too with other moments as a DM, so I get it.
Oh yeah.
When you're on the player side, it's like, oh, when you're DM, you're like,
It's like, hey, 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 but also I feel bad at the same time. There's multiple layers, I get it, but it's just...
Oh yeah.
But yes, you all, in this sobering moment, will continue on into the forest. And I will, because it's almost midnight, I will say that will bring the session to a close.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh,
I mean, unless we want to do
guys.
another one, but it may take like another 2 hours.
It's
Yeah.
not even noon.
No.
We barely had lunch.